What if I told you, you don't need motivation, you don't need confidence, you don't need a 5 a.m. routine to completely change your life? All you need is 1%. Just one small rule that silently rewires your brain every single day. And if you ignore it, you'll stay exactly where you are. Same habits, same overthinking, same dreams, no movement. But if you use it, your mind will literally start working for you, and most people your age will never discover this. Stay with me, because the last point is what actually flips the switch. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly in control of your own mind? Not your phone controlling you, not emotions controlling you, not old habits controlling you. You. If you're between 16 and 25, this is the most dangerous phase of your life, because this is the phase where your identity is being installed, quietly, automatically, daily. And the scary part? Your brain doesn't care if it's installing a winner or a version of you that lives in regret. Neuroscience proves this. Your brain rewires itself based on what you repeatedly do. That process is called neuroplasticity, and the 1% rule is how you hijack it. Let me show you how. Point 1, the 1% identity shift. Here's the first lie that ruined an entire generation. I'll change when I feel ready. But your brain doesn't change from big decisions. It changes from tiny repeated signals. The 1% rule means this. Every day, do one action so small it feels almost stupid. 1 page, 1 push-up, 1 minute, 1 sentence written, 1 uncomfortable move. Because the real goal isn't results, it's identity. Every 1% action sends a message to your nervous system. I am the type of person who shows up. And your brain's job is to stay consistent with who you believe you are. So when you do a 1% action daily, your brain starts editing your self-image. You don't chase discipline. Discipline starts chasing you. But this only works if you avoid the most common trap. And that trap is destroying your motivation without you realizing it. Point 2, the dopamine trap. Your brain is a reward machine. It will always move toward what gives it dopamine and away from what doesn't. Right now, most people have trained their brains to feel rewarded by scrolling, comfort, distraction, instant pleasure. So real growth feels boring, hard work feels painful, silence feels scary. The 1% rule here is simple. Before dopamine, add difficulty. Work out first, then music. Study first, then reels. Create first, then consume. You're not quitting pleasure, you're reprogramming it. You're teaching your brain, effort comes before reward. And when your brain learns that pattern, discipline stops feeling like suffering. It starts feeling powerful. But even this won't work if your environment keeps hacking your mind. Which brings us to the invisible force controlling 90% of your behavior. Point 3, the environment hack. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your environment. Look around you. Your room, your phone, your notifications, your friends, your feeds. All of it is programming you. The 1% rule here is not motivation, it's removal. Remove one distraction, move one object, change one default. Put the book where the phone was, put the dumbbells where the chair was, put the app in a folder called waste. Because willpower is limited, environment is automatic, and whatever is automatic becomes identity. Fix the space, and behavior fixes itself. But even with the right environment, most people still sabotage their own rewiring. Why? Because of the way they talk to themselves. Point 4, the internal algorithm. Every thought you repeat becomes code. I'm lazy. I always fail. I can't focus. I'm not built for this. Your brain doesn't argue. It executes. So the 1% rule here is this. Don't use motivation. Use commands. Instead of, I hope I study, say, I'm the kind of person who doesn't miss his studies. Instead of, I'll try, say, I execute. It might feel fake, but repetition creates familiarity, and familiarity creates belief, and belief controls behavior. But there is one final layer, the one that decides whether this rewiring becomes permanent or fades in 2 weeks. Point 5, the 7-day neural contract. Your brain changes fastest under time pressure. So here's the final 1% rule. For the next 7 days only, pick one tiny habit and make it non-negotiable. Same time, same trigger. No debate. When you feel lazy, do it smaller, not later, because consistency beats intensity. Miss once, you weaken the circuit. Repeat daily. You hardwire it. After 7 days, your brain stops asking. It starts expecting. And when your brain expects a behavior, you've officially rewired it. Most people wait for a new year, a new month, a new version of themselves. But rewiring doesn't start with time. It starts with a signal. And the smallest signal rebuilds the entire system. The 1% rule isn't about doing more. It's about becoming someone new, quietly, daily, permanently. And here's the truth. The mindset you build between 16 and 25 decides the life you live at 35. So the question isn't, does this work? The question is, who are you training your brain to become? And if you want more content that upgrades your mind, habits, and identity, subscribe. Because this channel isn't about motivation, it's about mental evolution.